Hi, this is Glenn, and this video is to show you how I take apart my new Lenovo Edge 15. The model number here is 80K9 to really take out the spinning hard drive and replace it with a solid state drive, a Samsung SSD 850 EVO. I started with my tools, a precision Phillips screwdriver. It's quite narrow here. A normal size does not work. Someplace to put the bolts in the back so they don't get lost, and a dull and pretty easy pry tool. This can be plastic or it can be, I chose something like a file area which is pretty smooth so we don't get scratches. So anyway, I've done this. I've done, let's see, removed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And my 11 bolts are in here. They're pretty hard to move. You have to use a lot of force and some elbow sweat to get them out. But I've done that and I pried it up, and ta-da, I have actually the inside now exposed. So here's what we're going to be working on is actually the SSD. I'm now going to cut this video and actually take out the 1, 2, 3, 4 bracket bolts and be very careful for the ribbon here, and work to get the new one in and install this bracket and put it back in the same way. So let me do that and I'll come back in and check in. Okay, I'm going to update you now. I've removed the 4 screws, 1, 2, 3, 4 in the bracket, watching out for the ribbon going across from the power on. Well, this ribbon, but what I want to tell you is this one right here was really difficult, really required a lot of force. I had to get out of my chair and step over it. So quick update, I'll be back after I try to replace this. Okay, using my fingernail, I first tried my prying tool to loosen the ribbon connection from the spinning drive that's in there now. So this is that, and I'm going to now work to install the SSD, and so I'll be back with an update on that. Okay, so I only put 1 screw in the back, but I have my USB. I checked in the BIOS by hitting F2. It came up, it said it was bootable and ready to go. So I'm going to fire it up and see what happens. Looks like it's working. I'll come back with an update. So from the SSD, well, actually the USB, I should say, it looks like it's ready to go because Windows Setup is coming up and it's prompting me. So I'm going to hit this next and see what happens. Install now, yes. I'll be back. So I've now finished, and I've flipped it over, put in the other 10 screws, so all 11 screws are in the back, and I'm starting to load all my programs, Chrome being the first. So this is a successful reinstall of the SSD, and thanks for watching.